What if I told you that the single biggest threat to your business's security isn't some new supervirus or a crazy piece of software? It's a gap, a massive, dangerous gap in speed between how fast attackers move and how fast you can possibly respond.
Take a look at this number, 25 minutes. That's it. That's the fastest recorded time for a modern ransomware attack to get in and steal an organization's most valuable data. Not weeks, not days, 25 minutes. Just think about that for a second.
So let's make this personal. Think about your last coffee break. In that little window of time, could an attacker get in, steal literally everything, and get out? For a lot of businesses, the answer is a really terrifying yes. So let's break down exactly how this happens.
So you're probably wondering, how on earth does an attack unfold that quickly? We're going to put a modern cyber attack under the microscope and watch the clock. And you'll see, it all starts with something that seems deceptively simple. Every single day, a massive tsunami of 3.4 billion phishing emails hits inboxes all over the world. The attack doesn't begin with some sophisticated movie-style hack. Nope, it just starts when one of these emails, maybe one that looks perfectly legitimate, lands in front of one of your employees. The clock starts ticking now. On average, just 21 seconds later, that employee clicks the link. And then, only 7 seconds after that, they've typed their username and password into a fake login page. So in less than 30 seconds, a simple human error has just handed an attacker the keys to your entire kingdom.
And listen, this is a really critical point to understand about modern threats. Attackers aren't necessarily smashing through your firewalls. A staggering 75% of intrusions today are actually malware-free. They just use the credentials they've stolen to walk right in the front door.
And from that one login, the attack just explodes at machine speed. Within 11 minutes, they can be going after your Active Directory. That's the brain that controls all user access. By 25 minutes, like we saw, they can be totally done stealing your data. And well before the next business day even starts, over half of all ransomware is already deployed, locking up your entire system. Okay, so we've seen the attacker's timeline, right? It's measured in minutes. Now let's flip the coin and look at the other side of this equation, the defenders. How fast are they moving?
This is where it gets really crazy. Just look at the contrast here. While attackers are getting everything done in minutes or hours, the average organization takes 181 days just to realize they've been breached. Then it's another 60 days to contain it. That's a total of 241 days. This is the speed chasm.
To put that into perspective, attackers are operating about 10,000 times faster than their targets. There's a great analogy for this. If an attacker is a fighter jet, the average defender is walking slowly.
And look, this isn't just some abstract problem for your IT team to worry about. This speed chasm has devastating, real-world financial consequences for any business.
$53,000. That is the average cost of downtime from a cyber attack per hour. Every single hour your business is down, every hour you're delayed in responding, that's what it's costing you. And this chart really shows you the total cost of that delay. If you can get a breach resolved in under 200 days, the average cost is around $3.87 million. But if it drags on past that mark, the cost jumps to over $5 million. Being slow literally costs over $1 million more every single time. And for a lot of companies, especially small businesses, this is a cost they just can't absorb. 60% of small businesses that get hit with a major cyber attack are forced to close their doors for good within 6 months. This isn't just a threat, it's an existential one. So, after all that doom and gloom, the big question is, what can you actually do about it? How do you close this chasm? Well, you can't fight machine speed with human speed. You have to fight fire with fire. The answer is to meet machine speed with machine speed. This means using AI to spot threats in real time, not months down the line. It means having 24/7 monitoring because, attackers love to work on weekends. It also means adopting a zero-trust mindset. Basically, you assume you've been breached and verify absolutely everything. And most critically, it means using automated tools to contain threats instantly, way faster than any human ever could. And we know this works. The proof is in the numbers. Organizations that lean heavily into AI and automation find breaches 80 days faster, and they save almost $2 million per incident. These tools aren't just a nice-to-have anymore. They're essential for survival, and they have a clear, measurable return on investment. So,
This all comes down to one final, simple question that you need to ask yourself and your organization. We've seen the cyber attacks move in minutes. The real question is, can you?